Welcome to episode 43 of Lost in Immersion, your weekly 45-minute stream about innovation. As VR and AR veterans, we will discuss the latest news of the immersive industry. So, hello guys. We are back to our classic configuration. And so, Fabien, if you want to start, please.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Hello. So today I want to talk about a new accessory. Well, it's a bit more than an accessory for the HTC Vive XR Elite. So this new device that one can plug into the headset adds eye tracking and face tracking to the Vive XR Elite. So it has this form here, and as you can see, it's an add-on that gets plugged directly inside the headset. So there are a lot of things that are very interesting with this new device. The first one is because it's plugged directly into the headset. They have what they call an auto IPD adjustment. So the cameras that are inside will track the eyes, detect the IPD, and automatically adjust the IPD on the headset. So that's very good news for if it's a headset that is used by multiple people, multiple persons. You can the device can automatically adjust between users. So uh, that's a very good feature for location-based entertainment or everything where the headset is used by multiple people. And then, so because you have face and eye tracking, these movements can be shown on your avatar. So with all the uh, good implications of that, you can have a better communication between two persons when we know that a lot of the communication is also with the small expressions that are on the face, in the eyes, the eye movements, the small movements on the bottom, the face, the smile, and so on. That can give a lot better expressions to the avatar. So as you can see, a full face motion capture, which is great. And another nice feature that gets enabled, and I don't really know if this will need to be implemented by the application itself, or if it's a feature of the headset, but because with the eye tracking, the foveated rendering can be enabled. So rendering in high quality only the part where the user is looking at to improve quality and performances. So the bottom part here has one camera for the face tracking, and it's a foldable, so it's easier to transport and store. So yeah, it's not that expensive, around 200 euro. So I was actually a bit surprised by the price. I would have think it would have been more expensive. So it's good news, and I'm really curious to see how this gets adopted. It's kind of a really a huge upgrade. HTC chose to have that instead of releasing a new, complete, full new headset. So it's an interesting strategy to have. It's kind of like a modular design to the headset. Um, so yeah, I'm curious to know what you think. Start with you as usual, Seb.
Yes. Hi, guys. Um, yeah, like you said, I think it's really nice that they made modular headset where you can swap the battery, change the device that you implement on top of it. I don't like the design though. It looks weird to wear that on your face, but seems to be a nice upgrade. And like you said, the fact that it's track the eyes is very nice. I would have liked it to have also an add-on for tracking way better the hands. Right now, the way the XR Elite works only use the front cameras, and the field of view is quite small, so you really have to put your hands quite high up to start to have the tracking working. But like you said, yeah, the price seems to be correct for this kind of add-on. And yeah, it's a nice improvement to add some more feedbacks on what the user wearing the headset is looking at and what is how he's feeling by mimicking his face expression on the avatar. Um, and like you said, I would like to know if it needs to be implemented in the code for variation rendering, or if it's directly embedded inside the way the 3D is rendered on the headset. Uh, but I guess it needs to be implemented. Um, do you have any clues on that, Guillaume? And yeah, I'll let you give you your impression.
Yeah, no, I don't have any information about this. So I have three things to say about this. First is I would like to thank HTC for this great cosplay of Carlo Tentacle of Bob SpongeBob. Indeed, it's not a very well. Everything can say what he wants about the design, but yeah, it's a bit weird to wear. Second things is that I guess it proves that eye tracking is something that we need at this point. This is a technology that all headsets should have, and because of all the uses that can be done. And the last part is, do you think, my main question is, why did they do this complementary device? Is it because they didn't have the capability to do it when they released the HTC Vive Focus Elite? Or just like, is this um maybe as a strategic move? They said, no, the eye tracking is not that important, like Meta did with the Quest 3, and they backtracked a little and said, yeah, well, eye tracking is something that, yeah, is needed, especially for professional. So do you think this is an oopsie move, like, oops, we forgot this, we need to correct this and not release a new headset? Or is this really part of their main roadmap, meaning that um, they thought about creating a new device that you have to buy afterwards? uh, because when you are seeing this, yeah, I guess the design is still a bit bulky, and it add weight to the headset itself. So I guess the weight distribution made especially for this headset with the battery at the back may be a little unbalanced because of this addition. So they are like destroying all the work they did with their headset. So I would like to know your to have your comment about this. What do you
Mhm.
think?
I Yeah, I can talk about that. I have the headset and I use it for Europa Park. And with the one that you receive, it's like a small foam piece of thing that is only attached by a magnetic stuff, and it's very fragile. It breaks every time. So it's like it was meant to be modular. You can already change it by a piece of plastic, so you can have more like a Lynx headset without foam, without border. For mixed reality, kind of nice when it's outside. Um, and with this one, it seems to have made it way more comfortable to use and more sticky to the device. So when it's plugged, it doesn't move, and that's a really good add-on. So I think they planned it from the start. It was made to be modular, and that's like the way they foresee the headset now to be used with a really better cushion and better things to plug on your headset. That's my feeling.
Yeah, I think I agree with all what you said, and I will add that maybe the announcement and the soon release of the Apple Vision Pro that has eye tracking, and where eye tracking is the core part of the UI and the UI and the user experience. Uh, Also, like kind of. Because it's Apple, and if there is one company that can drive such adoption, it's Apple. Um, they will, the other players maybe thought that, oh, wow, eye tracking, UI using eye tracking, and interaction with the virtual elements using eye tracking will be popular thanks to Apple, and we have to catch up to that. I don't know. That's another option.
Okay. Uh, so, do you have anything more to add Fabien?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Thanks.
So, Fabien, Seb, it's your turn.
Yes, on my side, I wanted to talk about this announcement about Canon that show a concept of mixed reality headset at CES. So it's a small device not integrated with the wall headset that you expect. It's more to display what you can see in mixed reality through those glasses. And knowing that they have a big knowledge on how to do this kind of screen with their um, cameras, they seems to have done a nice work. And when you, I don't see it in this video, but they show people who are filming what they see inside the headset, and you can see a 3D camera being displayed on top of those QR code. And yeah, the image, the picture seems to be very clear and very wide. So I'm keen to look more into feedbacks on people that has used it at the show, and see how they feel about the rendering through those glasses. And it seems to be really thin compared to other systems. So seems to have they have found a new way of displaying the pass through with a very high quality picture. I don't know if you saw that news, if you have any feedback on it. Guillaume, yeah.
Yeah, I saw some people showcasing what they saw inside those glasses. Indeed, it's not really easy to really understand. Well, to measure the quality and the rendering of these, but yeah, we can obviously see that the system is very small. However, I guess all the you know this is basically an old school augmented reality use with QR codes. So we don't have all the captors that are used for insider tracking as well, which usually are taking a lot of space on the headset device themselves. So uh, the we can't say that the new headsets will have this size because it's lacking a lot of technical hardware on this. But yeah, sure. Of course, this kind of um, improvement is coming from lenses manufacturer and optics manufacturer. So it's very interesting to see Canon back in the game because they were in the game in 2015, 2016, the golden age of AR, and I guess Epson will be back as well, and Leica for sure. So we'll see some improvement. We hope about the lenses, but I saw the news that they would like to sell this kind of device by 2025. Um, so very interesting to see if they are becoming one manufacturer of VR slash AR glasses as well, or if they are making partnership with other manufacturers. So it's something we'll have to follow up on.
Yeah, and at least the cameras are in front of the eyes on this one.
Yes.
For me, I think that this kind of format is kind of interesting for museum or theme park, where you can have this plugged in and locked to a totem or a furniture, and you can have an experience through that. That could be interesting to keep that kind of format. Maybe add more cameras so it tracks the surroundings, like you said, Guillaume. But yeah, this kind of googles that you wear like this could be interesting to use for theme park, because you won't have the needs to clean everything, the head straps and stuff like that. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, the form factor is very neat, very very nice. Yeah.
Hmm. Another news, what this one also announced at CS, it's a e-ink reader glasses on which you can load your books and read directly through your glasses the content, and you have a small device on your hand to scroll down on your and change the pages. I found it interesting that it use e-ink, so it should be not consuming a lot of energy, and you can use it for a while and not. It remove the needs of having your book in front of you like this, or your e-ink reader in front of you and have it to hold it. So yeah, it's nice to see that other technology are starting to use this kind of glasses. I guess it's missing some AI technology, so you can talk directly to the glasses and directly load your book, or load change the page, just asking to the glasses to do it. But yeah, it's seems to be nice. I would like to see how it looks inside the glasses, just to know what is the state of the art in e-ink. We see that now e-ink readers start to have colors. Yeah, love to see comics books displayed this way. um, I really enjoy it nicely. So yeah, same. Do you have any feedback on that on your side? Yeah.
Uh, well, I'm a bit surprised by the size of this device because, well, e-ink is not that. Uh, it's a compact technology, so maybe they add some features that we're not aware of, because it's basically the same size or bulky design as Nreal glasses, which they have more capability. But yeah, basically it's a stereoscopic reader, so maybe we'll have to see if there is this kind of 3D effect of the text or not. But yeah, it's a nice way of using these glasses. And once again, the prediction for 2024 about the era of assisted reality seems to be true, because we are in January, and it's like the fourth and fifth smart glasses that is announced right now. So very interesting to see that uh, slowly but surely the new device that they want us to use as a daily device is glasses. So very interesting to see that.
Yeah, I'm I'm really curious to see how the lenses distort or maybe alter the sharpness of the text. So we know that reading a text in the headsets generally is not really sharp. So I'm worried about that on the on such glasses. I don't know. Hopefully, they have uh, a good calibration of the lenses to avoid that. Yeah.
It's a good point in terms of prescription. I don't know if they plan anything to wear your glasses behind their glasses. Uh, and in terms of sharpness, when you look at the text they display here in the where is it in the video,
Yeah.
it's kind of pixelated. So they say that they made the font and the rendering in purpose for being easy to read, but yeah, so it is nice for my eyes when I see it this way. So yeah, that's why I'm keen to try it and see what is the state of the art right now in this technology. So maybe at Mobile World Congress in February, I will try to see them. Yeah, so the next news was the Rabbit Air one, so a small new AI device that you wear, and you press on a button to ask what you want the device to do, like uh, buying a pizza for you, or call someone. So it's kind of a phone without being a phone. You can't touch the screen, it's just a display. And then you have to talk like using Siri on your Apple device to ask question to an AI assistant that will do the task for you, like transfer money or stuff like that. So it's interesting, but I don't see the use case being done this way. Maybe with the glasses, it will make sense. And being able to interact also with the device to confirm or type a code or something like that to secure a bit more the interaction with the device. But here on the device where you can't interact with a button on it, I don't see the use case. I don't know if you have any thought about that. Yeah, let's start with you, Guillaume, again.
Yeah, despite the fact that it's a fun, cool, great design device, I'm exactly like you. I don't see the point, because you can see the size. It's basically two-third or maybe half a smartphone. Everybody has a smartphone right now, so what I don't see what it can add to the table, because everything that is proposing is already done better with a small smartphone. So I can't really see the point, despite the fact that there's some kind of trend. There is a small a, a pocket game, a pocket console that is something like it's like it's Playdate. I don't say if you know that. This is like about the same size, and yeah, you have some new way of interacting, and it's like this small resolution, um, uh, very high number of hours of use. So I don't know if it's a trend somewhere for designers or some kind of specific community to have those pocket devices. and make some kind of collection because it's about the same form factor. So I don't know. They can sell some through their buzz, and because it was one of the main device that popped up during CES, so maybe they'll have some traction here. But yeah, I can't really see the point now about this kind of device. So
Yeah, yeah, same. Like I already have a phone. I can do all of this with my phone. So yeah, I don't need that.
Okay, so we have
Or
all
maybe
the
there is
same.
something that we cannot do with the smartphone. But
yeah, it should be a game changer, but it's not presented here. So I guess
Mm.
they didn't think about it yet.
All right, and the latest news was about Stability AI that released the new 0123 3D generation from text AI model that start to be, I think, really usable. Here you can see what was the previous model doing with this kind of picture as an input image, and now what you can get with this new stable 0123 model. So yeah, I think I will try it soon because it seems to for me that it starts to be really usable. Like here for the furniture, if you provide only one picture and you get that results, yeah, start for me to be usable compared to the previous version where you had really some kind of artifacts everywhere. So yeah, I don't know if you saw that too, and if you have any feedback on that, Guillaume.
No, I didn't see that. Yeah, I guess we'll have to try this because since I used Pika, which is a AI generating movie about with through text or image, I'm a bit cautious because the results that you can have never match what they are showcasing. So
Mm.
I'm always a bit disappointed when I'm trying these because I'm spending a lot of time trying to find the right prompts and I'm never getting the right results. So uh, maybe at some point they will provide some assistance or maybe do a new kind of service. It could be some kind of business for AI provider, for AI solution provider like these, because I guess they know what you should do to get the best result, or maybe, yeah, that's my question. So I guess I'll try this as well because it's very interesting to generate assets, and it seems to be way better than Luma AI as well. So
Mm.
yeah, we'll give it a try.
I might be wrong, but I think what you get out of stable 0123 is not a 3D model. It's so you can have views on 3D model, but it's images or videos. I might be wrong about that. So we need to check that. But I don't think you can actually download the like GLB model. Um, which is something that you can do on Luma. So there might be a difference there. Still, there are many use cases where we don't actually need to how to download 3D model. Maybe like if you want to generate a new view on some objects, and the output of the view is a video or an image that might not be needed. But uh, on that same topic, I saw that Luma AI raised, I forgot the number, but a lot of millions to improve their 3D generation model. So I think there will be a lot of improvements on that this year.
Okay, great. So I guess we did we said what we had to say. For my topic as well here, and here we go. So I would like to talk about leaked videos that
So yeah, I have two things to say. The first one is I really like the idea and the objects that you can interact with them. That's a really nice feature, and I guess that Apple Vision Pro will have this kind of similar feature. So yeah, the the usefulness of this then is also something to debate. I hope there will people will be able to release augments that are really useful. But anyway, and the second thing is yeah, Metaspark is the software that we use to create filters for Instagram. So it's really interesting to see that they are leveraging this to create the augments for the Quest platform. Um, uh, my personal experience with Spark Studio is a bit difficult, I would say. It's um, it's a bit difficult to handle sometimes, and the features are quite limited, but maybe they did a lot of work on, hopefully they did a lot of work on Metaspark. And actually, I have a third thing that just popped up is there are a lot of creators that are working in Instagram to create filters. And is Meta hoping that to create a new creator economy around these augments on the Quest platform. I don't know. That could be a nice bet for them.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Seb, but do you think Meta is believing that those augments could be the, we are always talking about the killer app or the applications that everybody should use on a daily basis to use their VR headsets? Do you think that they are trying to push that as this killer app?
Maybe, yeah. That's an interesting thought, and that could be. They have a lot of this has a lot of potential. So we'll see. But still,
Yeah.
again, I think we say the same thing at almost every episode. Is it needs to have a purpose. It needs to be useful. Like there needs to be more than just something that I can put on the wall, and when I get back tomorrow, it will still be on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead, game.
oh, let's go. I
Okay.
already cut you once, so please
I was
continue.
going to say, yeah, I really like the idea too. I think for me, it's kind of the way Windows tried to change the Windows experience, where you had like these clippers that were in a 3D kind of environment where you can click and activate your folders by clicking on the drawers on the 3D desk. Here you can put really directly, and if it's used this way, I think it changed completely the way you use the OS and the panels and stuff like that. You can have like a small 3D character of your games on your table or on your shelves, and you can click it with your finger to activate the game. So going through the menu and windows and panels that are usually displayed, so really stuff that are placed in your environment. And I think one thing that could be useful too is to be able to see it through your phone, so you have the same experience in mixed reality, and you can access the same information. Like there was showing the weather and a couple of information layout on one wall. If you can have that also in phone on your phone when you are not wearing the headset, that could be a nice continuity of experience through like a mixed reality layer that you can access through different kind of device. I think that could be a nice add-on.
It's the metaverse.
Yeah, yeah, and with an AI assistant and stuff like that. Yeah, that you can see through your phone, but also through the mixed reality headset. And add-on, even though you change your headset through time, then add buy the new one. If you can keep your layout in your space, that could be nice, and in your space or in your work environment too. Mm.
Yeah, well, I guess once again, we are heading towards the Apple vision, meaning the vision of Apple. Sorry, there is the spatial computing one with those 3D objects being parts of our everyday life or daily routine or whatever. So, meaning that at some point we will have to wear a headset or glasses for a very extensive, a very long time during the day. Um, so I guess that there isn't much place for doubt here that all these big manufacturers want us to have these new devices is, I guess, the new way that computers and cell phone will merge into this kind of immersive world. So, as you said, Seb, every bricks is becoming more and more mature, and they are adding up. They will be added at some point. to create what we I was joking about, but yeah, it's basically the vision of the metaverse at some point, where you have a digital layer of on top of the real one with all the information, the AI, the virtual identity, and so on. So we are just continuing the work that have been done that has been done, sorry, during the metaverse year, which was last year and the year before. So still very interesting to see. I'm very curious, as you mentioned, Fabien, if this is a strategy for them to create, like, indeed the same way you are doing Instagram filter. You have a whole economy behind that. Are they trying to do the same with the Meta Quest 3? And yeah, I don't think that having weather forecast or news pinned somewhere in your living space will be enough to make people come back to their headsets, and instead of checking their mobile device when they are waking up, just putting on a headset and see the news. So I don't think this is the application that would bring people to use the Quest more often. But we
Yeah,
can trust the developer to find something that would be game changing. Yeah.
I forgot to mention that I think it needs to be digital also, so you can interact with your
Yep.
LED, your light, and your everyday use of your yeah electronic device in your space. Mm.
So maybe at this point, Meta will be right, meaning that the use case is here, but the device is not, because you know that the Meta Quest 3 is still not that easy to use. The autonomy is not great. So maybe at some point they say, yeah, maybe they just reverse the problem their way, meaning that they have the application now, and the device is not there yet. So we'll see. It's very interesting to see this strategy, which will be the same for the Apple Vision Pro, by the way, I guess.
Mm.
Okay, so anything more to add?
No,
No. So I guess that's it for today. So thank you guys once again for this episode, and we'll see you next week for another session of our discussion. So see you guys. Have a nice day or evening, and see you
see you.
Okay.
next week.
Right.